Live from Wish TV, this is The Zone, presented by Old National Bank.
Welcome to The Zone. We begin with the top 15 matchup between number 3 Carmel and number 14 Noblesville. Noblesville's Justin Curry getting the scoring started for the Millers. Gets blocked there, but stays with it for the basket. How about more Curry right here? This time knocks down the mid-range jumper. Noblesville up 4. Curry had it rolling for the Millers. Here he shows off the range. Gets the three-pointer to fall right there. Noblesville also getting it done on the defensive end tonight. Aiden Brewer, watch this, not one, but 2 blocks. Noblesville hands Carmel its first loss. Millers win tonight 50-37. Good evening and welcome to The Zone. I'm Andrew Chernoff. Coming up tonight, we'll have highlights from a total of 10 high school basketball games across central Indiana, including a top 10 clash in the Hoosier Heritage Conference. If you're looking for scores, be sure to scan the QR code on your screen right now for the Central Indiana Zone scoreboard. Also ahead, we'll let you know how the Pacers fared tonight against the 76ers and what IU was able to do on the road at Nebraska. But now let's get back to the highlights. 1-1, Warren Central on the road facing 5-1 Crispus Attucks. Third quarter, Tigers with it right here. Chris Hurt, the fake out, cuts to the rim. Easy play, Crispus Attucks leads by 9. Later in the third, Warren making a comeback. The pass inside finds Sutton for 2. Warriors within 7. Still in the third quarter, Warriors back on offense here. Alone in the corner, J.J. Craig splashes home the triple. Warren down by 7. But Attucks' Chris Hurt continued to bring the pain. Third quarter, a little floater right there for 2. Tigers go on to win by 8. The final score tonight, 63-55. Great crowd on hand at Greenfield Central for our game of the week on My Indy TV. Cougars taking on New Pal. Late first quarter, Cougars up 8 when New Pal's Julius Gizzi does something about that. Hits from downtown. New Pal trailed by 5 after the first. Second quarter, Cougars up 7. Braylon Mullins adds to the lead. The step back triple. The UConn commit had himself a night once again. Later in the quarter, Mullins, this is range. This is Steph Curry range. Greenfield Central led by 19 at the break. Third quarter, Mullins actually misses, but he cleans it up himself. How about this? He scored 37 points tonight as Greenfield Central wins 74-57. Westfield hosting the undefeated Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles. Third quarter, Guerin Catholic down 7. Ryan Paris, the mid-range jumper, cuts into the lead. Later, Westfield's Drew Hafner drives it in here, gets it off the glass. Hope you called bank. Rocks back up by 7 again. Westfield's Durante Morton then gets the pass on the break. Powers through his defender right there. Westfield continuing to lead by 7. And then you know what? It's Morton again for the Rocks. Lays it up and he's fired up. The Shamrocks give Guerin its first loss. Westfield wins tonight 53-40. The HSE students cheering on their Royals against Brebeuf. First points of the game go to the Royals. Lucas Weimer gets the pass and hits from deep. 3-0 HSE. Brebeuf answers though a minute later. Chase Ford finds Jacob Strickland, who does the rest. He scores the triple. That ties the game. Later in the quarter, Braves down 3. How about the nice pass to Ben McKinney? The basket and the foul. Brebeuf within 1. Royals respond though on the attack. Just great passing. Braden Totten, the basket and the foul himself. Royals end the game on a big run, 13-5. That ends up beating Brebeuf tonight, 57-42. The Cathedral Fighting Irish at home this evening, welcoming Arsenal Tech to their home gym. Third quarter, Cathedral up by 20. Passing it around the perimeter. Julian Smith capitalizes. The triple makes it a 23-point lead. Irish keep it going shortly thereafter. LeBron Goff takes it to the rack and lays it in. Then on the next Tech possession, Cathedral turns defense into offense. The steal, Keaton Aldridge to Smith. He's very good in the corner, and the bench loves it. Cathedral led by 28 after the third quarter. It goes on to win 78-55. 6 games down, but we're still got plenty more coming your way on The Zone. Highlights from 4 more games, one of which took place at Brownsburg tonight between the Bulldogs and the Pike Red Devils.
Wish TV's The Zone, presented by Old National Bank.
Welcome back to The Zone. Undefeated Pike on the road at Brownsburg tonight. First quarter, Brownsburg's Devon Craig at the free throw line, no good, but Brandon Sharp puts it back in. Just above 2 minutes in the first, Bulldogs still in control. Michael Addison drives to the hoop there and lays it in for 2. Later, we've got a fast break right now for the Bulldogs and Craig. How about the finish? Brownsburg up by 9, but hold on. Not finished. Seconds ticking away here. Craig to a wide open Jareem Lomax beats the buzzer. Great start for Brownsburg, but it's all about how you finish, because how about this? Pike comes back and gets a 66-56 win tonight. Little ugly sweater halftime dance at Franklin Community. Grizzly Cubs hosting Greenwood. Greenwood comes out of the break strong, second half. Ethan King to Joey Ortman. Greenwood trying to get something going, but the Grizzly Cubs, Jace Nielsen, wouldn't have any of it. He finds Wyatt Peterson for the basket. We're going back and forth. End of the third quarter, Nielsen finds Tony Barnes on the cut. Grizzly Cubs win a hard-fought victory tonight. They take it 52-46. Circle City Conference matchup. Bishop Chatard hosting Heritage Christian. First quarter, Heritage Christian's Isaac Arterburn gets the rebound and takes it coast to coast for the layup. Eagles up by 3. Later in the first, Bishop Chatard on offense. Ball finds its way to Zach McCormick from behind the arc. The sophomore ties the game. Still in the first, Eagles' Aiden Lyon gets the ball inside, muscles his way to the basket. Heritage Christian trailing by 1. 2 minutes to go then in the first quarter. Chatard's Alex Lake puts up the corner 3, and that rattles in. It's like Plinko. The Trojans take a 5-point lead, but Heritage Christian battles back to win tonight. The final score 60-52. It was coaches versus cancer night at Speedway as the Spark Plugs hosted Monrovia. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs up by 4. Hayden McLeod passes to Hudson Pridemore. The layup is good for Monrovia. Monrovia up 6. Later in the second, Speedway's Kendrick Kaiser baits the defense, gets the steal and scores there. Spark Plugs within 2. Still in the second quarter, Speedway trailing when Kaiser gets it again. Nice finish. Monrovia went into the half up by 2, but Speedway gets the last laugh tonight. Spark Plugs come back to win. The final score 54-51.